Okay, welcome to Learn Golf with Cassie. Today we are in a typhoon. Fortunately the rain has held off, but the wind is here, so we're going to play a match play, and I will be giving Cassie 8 shots for a side. Let's get into it. Okay, so there's a lot of wind noise today, so some of this will be voiceover. So this is the first hole at Gold Coast, a little hybrid to get myself safely down there. Cassie's taking hybrid because that's all she's got. If you watched the video a few weeks ago, we broke her club, her driver in England. We've both got about 125 to the flag here. This one is going to make it flag high a wee bit to the left. This one's going to be a smidgen short and to the right, but pretty close to the green. So there you go, 5 yards short, 20-yard chip. This is the sort of stuff that Cassie's been getting a lot better at, and what we've been working on a lot recently. Trying to get that in pretty close. That's hopped a bit on her, but she's in with a 6-foot putt for par. It's all good. And this is my birdie chance. Very slow greens here, really slow green. See how Cassie does. We did a putting video a few weeks ago, and that showed her putting getting a lot better. You can see it was very slow. 5 for Cassie there, and just managed to squeak my par in. Cassie 5, I got 4. So I'm 1 up.
Nice shot.
Dead straight bullet. Lovely. Okay, back on voiceover. Cassie's hit this one a little bit too high. The wind's really grabbed it to the left, and we'll see that a lot today. She's in the bunker. I'm trying to salvage an up and down, be a bit too delicate. You can see the wind's blown my hat off there. I landed about 3 feet short, trying to make sure it landed softly in there. But Cassie's in a bunker, familiar position, but she plays bunkers really nicely, and once again, a very solid bunker. Got to make sure you get out there. She's a bit short-sided, so it was a safe miss. Trying to put a little bit of pressure on her. So that's going to be for a 6 with my OB. So Cassie's got this for par, and I love the stroke on that. The ball rolled beautifully. Simple tap in. She takes that hole, and we're back to all square. You can see the palm trees blowing, really, really vicious wind to try and negotiate. And this is on the most exposed part of the course. I've hit a solid one there. It's just going to be on the front edge. And Cassie's hit, again, a bit of a skyrocket. And it's come down a little bit shorter than we were hoping for. She's playing a yellow ball today, so we're worried that this is going to be a penalty shot, but at least we can scoop it out. But as in fact we found the yellow ball, it was embedded. She can unembed that and play her second from there, and we've gained another yellow ball. This is not one of her better shots. She flew that far too far. She's got a lot of putting left on that, and mine was, I kind of got blown just as I was about to hit it, and I thought I wasn't even going to hit it at all. That was just a very poor chip. So 2 of us, 1 short, 1 long. This is Cassie's par putt, and this is my par putt. You can see the flag blowing. So I tap that in for a 4. This is Cassie to halve. Just misses, so I take that hole. Okay, the wind's pushing. Oh, the wind's pushing it way right. I saw it down, should be right. The wind really grabbed it at the end. To the corner, and my God, the wind just knocked the balls way right. Cassie might be just down this little hill. She hit a good shot. It was going right up the middle, then the wind just caught it and bang, knocked it. She's gone into the bunker. Okay, you can see the wind on the trees and Cassie's skirt blowing. It's very noisy as well, but that was a hell of a shot. Front right edge from the bunker. Good swing from Cassie there. I've got, I think it's 52 degrees, and the wind's dumped that into the front bunker. I thought I'd hit it nicely. There I am. It's not too bad a position though. Plenty of green to play with. Cassie's just over there to the right. We both hit the same place. She's okay. See what I can do from the bunker. Okay, it was a nice swing. Should be somewhere there or thereabouts. This is a tricky distance, and just like on the last hole, she's just thrown it a little bit too far on the carry, but it's got 15 feet for par. It could be makeable from there, and she's been hitting a nice stroke there, so let's see what she can do on this one. It's a little bit down, there's a tiny bit of speed, but with the grass quite long and fluffy, that's not going to make it, but a great lag. Tap that in for a 5, and I'd given it to her, by the way, and I managed to make it the up and down putt, so par for me. And taking on the corner here, as I usually do if the tees are a little bit further forward, we've got the wind kind of off our left shoulder, pushing a big slice here. Cassie's taking 7-iron, and jumped on that a little bit, and the wind is just grabbing it and throwing it to the right. I mean, you can see the wind on the trees. It was just unbelievable at times. You couldn't quite believe how far it would throw it offline, but not a bad angle. Second fairway bunker in a row, so she's well practiced at this. Let's see how she does with this one. 7-iron here. Yeah, good solid swing. She's got it out there about 130. Puts her in a decent place. You can't hear me because of the wind, but I'm actually going to lay up short because the wind is again off left to right, and OB is all down the right, so if you carry it too far you could be in trouble. So I've just dumped a low runner up to the front, and I'll just pitch on. Cassie is going for it though with her hybrid. Just gone away from her to the right. That could be dangerous, but she's going to be right in this case. So I've got 50 yards. I'm going for a high flop. Pretty happy with that. Please excuse the noise in the background. If you hear a little snoring, that's our little baby dog, Suki, snoring as I do this. Cassie's got a very difficult chip here. She's got her feet in the bunker, ball's way above her waist, and she's knocked it out there, but she's still got a lot of work left from there. It's a long putt, and this is a slow green, so let's see what she can do. And you can see it bumping and jumping. That was not a great putt, but it wasn't as bad as you'd imagine. It'd been aerated last week. We were on the temps last week, so there's a few greens that are not as perfect as we would hope. This is for my birdie. This looked really good. I literally got to the front and then put the brakes on. Anyway, a par for me there. And Cassie made a really good effort to take it away.
That was a good effort. I like it.
You there?
Just
Almost got
bumped
the
out.
half there. So I think I'm
and
a couple up.
my
Check the bottom
par
of
wins
the
that, so I
screen.
go
You see the
3
score
up
so
in the
far.
match. Really not much in it.
One, so
In golfing
3 up.
terms, I've just made a couple more putts.
Putts I've
And that's
made on the
where
par
you win it
just
in
squeaked through.
match play. But let's see, we're at the 6th hole now, par 3. I've let that out to the right. That is looking like danger zone in the bunker. It's a big bunker over there. Cassie from the ladies' tees.
Oh, that looks really nice.
Got about 100 yards. I think she's playing an A wedge. Fabulous shot.
Back
She
edge,
always
good
plays this hole really well. And I'm down there. There I am. I can't see the flag. It's a very big bunker shot to get this up. There's got to go directly up, and then you can't get the carry forward. But I'm very happy to have gotten out of the bunker. It's part 1 done. So I'm chipping for my par. Not a bad effort. Trying to put a little bit of pressure on Cassie. She's putting for birdie just off the back. And this again looks like a nice roll. That's getting right down there as a fabulous putt. Should have been a birdie perhaps, but that takes the hole. So Cassie's back to 2 down now. Going up the 7th hole now, which is a tricky one. Cassie gets a shot on this hole. I've taken 3 wood to make sure that I don't get blown off course by the wind. I played it a little bit low in the middle. Cassie's actually kind of turned that over with her hands. It's safe over there. It's just a difficult angle. That really was a fabulous shot from well below her feet. That's near the green, if not on the green. That was a really high class shot. I've gone with a 7-iron, just bumping it up there, seeing if I can get it close to the green. I'm about 10 yards short. This is our belly button pitch shot. We've made videos about this before. It's a very controlled one. Happy with that. Cassie got sand wedge, I think. Just playing a very basic, pop it up there, let it roll out. A very good shot again. So we were both happy with those. Can we finish it off? 2.5 feet. Yep, there's par. Same for Cassie. Can she get it in? And that's par as well. Well done. Very happy for that one. Cassie gets a shot there, so that's her net birdie, which means she is back to 1 down now. So the game is close. This is the 8th par 5. I'm taking on the dog leg. I think I've got that one clear. Cassie's hit an absolute beaut. Hybrid down the right side, avoiding the water. I mean, she's been hitting the ball very well. This one is tad heavy, but she's got the right angle, so she can just bumble it along there. Very safe. We don't want to get it too high up in the air anyway because of the wind. This is my second to the par 5. Taking a 7-iron. Putting it over the left bunker and letting it fade back in with the wind. I just didn't quite make it. Cassie makes a much better swing. Good aggressive one. The wind grabs it again, but it's just to the right of the green. Nice little chip here. Took a very weird bounce. We think it was one of the holes from the aerations. Just bounced about a foot left, but I'm in good nick. I've got a chance for birdie. So Cassie's got this for birdie. And that's a pretty good roll. She's just a little bit right with her line. So birdie putt. Oh, just in the side door. Don't always get away with them, but I'll take it. And this is for par. And that is what you call daylight robbery. The putt was good. Did everything except go in the hole. So I'm back to 2 up. I've hit a driver right down the middle. That was not a hook. That was just a straight ball knocked 50 yards left by the wind. Cassie plays a hybrid and she gets exactly the same result. The wind was ridiculous on this hole and we both lost it to the left after hitting good uns. Both hit that water, so it's head to head. Dropped, and we've got about 100 yards left, and that's probably, unfortunately, Cassie's worst swing of the entire day. She got a pull and there's probably water at the back. Now my shot was so bad that the camera didn't want to have any of it, and I've dumped that into the front bunker. So I'm there in, we're both there in 3. This is my 4th shot. Long bunker shot. Yeah, pretty happy with that. I mean, not tight, but it's got a chance. Cassie had to take another drop. So this is now her 5th shot. Advantage me, but she does get a shot in this hole. So if she can make this, it puts a bit of pressure back on. That's a very good putt. So she's tapping that in for a 7. So I need to make this for 5. And that was very welcomed, and that was a win for me. So I'm up to 3 up now, and we're at the turn, having a bit of a snack, and getting ourselves ready for the back 9 for Cassie's big push to win the match from 3 down. So this is the 10th hole. I've taken hybrid to try and find the middle. The wind battered it left. That was a good shot, but we're going to find, and you're going to see on this back 9, the wind is affecting the ball a minimum of 40 yards side to side, and sometimes even more. But let's see, we both have to deal with it, which is why match play is a good game. Cassie, as usual, deals with it a lot better than Coach Dad. I was stuck in the rough on a dodgy lie. Poor shot, barely hit it, but we're in the safe corner. Par 5. Cassie doesn't do a great deal better, but we're both in reach in with a 3rd shot. I've got to hit a 230 yard, hit it low and runny, but it's worked out nicely. And Cassie's pulled this, and the wind has just smashed it to the left. She's on the next fairway, as you can see. She's about 70 yards away. She's got to go over the trees, land it on a raised green, OB at the back. My ball got close, so I'm in fairly good nick. You can see the wind on the flag and the trees. It was just unbelievable. So Cassie's just taking a wedge over, just a smidgen long, but it was a lovely shot. A little sand wedge, difficult lie, but got away with that one. Chance for par. Cassie's just doing another little chip and run. Again, a tiny bit long, but she's still got a chance for a 6. So this is for 6. Another good roll. It was really difficult to get that ball to the hole. This is for my par. So I now go 4 up, and now you can't see, I couldn't trace this one, we're on the wrong angle. I hit the ball over the right bunker there. The wind has grabbed it and thrown it about 80 yards to the left. I aimed it there. It's gone the exact opposite direction. It was crazy. You can't really do much with this, but I'm all the way over there somewhere. Just hope I can find my ball. Now we will see it with Cassie's ball trace. She's aimed it way right, almost out of bounds, and look at that thing move. Really good shot. There was no hint of a draw with that, but she's landed just short of the green. That's a really good result. She's in the driving seat because I am stuck right in the middle of the trees. No view to the green, no view out. I'm just going to try and spank it somewhere towards the hole. Hit a palm tree branch, and now I'm in thick rough just by those trees. I can't even see the ball. Somewhere down there. There we go, just move that piece of leaf, and I've just closed the face. I'm just going to chop it out. This is for my 3rd on this par 3, but that was actually quite a miracle shot from there to tap in distance. Very happy with that. So again, a little bit of pressure at Cassie. She's got another of these mid-range chips. We've had a few today, so let's see what she can do with this time. She's taken the sand wedge here. She's got it to check up and tap in distance for her too. That's really a very good shot. And this is just her popping it in for par. So Cassie wins that, and she's back to 3 down now. So well done. That was a really impressive hole and shot from Cassie. So we move to the 12th. I absolutely hammer that up the 12th, and I think it's going to stay in the fairway for a change. Cassie's hit a nice one. The wind's grabbed it, and that looks like a good shot, going to end up in the trees. Not too far to the right, but that's pure wind, so she's got a little exit strategy there. It's just to be a little bump and run. She can't go much further forward than about 60-70 yards, but she's still got to play that ball well, and I think she's got like a little 7-iron, just pops out there. Very well played indeed. Okay, the wind is directly behind us, so now we've got to take a little bit off, and not the best strike, but that is a very nice worker to the front onto the green. Good shot there in 3. It's my second. I'm trying to let the wind take it, and it drifts it to the right, so I've got a little chip and putt action, and not too bad, just a few feet long. See that flag fluttering. Cassie's put another really good roll. I mean, her lag putting today was fabulous. So that's a 5, and it's a 5 net 4. So I need this to halve the hole for par, and we get another lip out. These have happened a lot, but so Cassie, great hole there for her, and she's now 2 down with 6 to play. 14th hole, tricky hole for the men's tees. That's just held itself on the edge of the fairway. Cassie's similarly just on the edge of the fairway, but that's a good shot. Now I had to turn my hat round. I couldn't keep the hat on my head, so I've turned it around. I've got to aim at the right bunker. The flag is over the left bunker. I've got a hybrid. I'm shooting at 200 yards. I hope you can see that. We couldn't trace it. The tracer couldn't get the massive swing from right to left. That moved 45 yards in the air to the left. I'm in the middle of the green. Cassie's got a similar shot. I think she's got 7-iron. She kind of just pops it out there to the right. No disaster, but short of the right green bunker. So Cassie's got about a 40-yard pitch. Again, she's landed it too close to the flag. These greens will not check. Rolled over the back. The wind was behind us, so a difficult one to try to judge there. The wind's blown her hat off. We've had to jettison the hats. It's just too windy. And there's a decent little pitch. Again, just difficult to hold this green. This is for par. Just lag that one up there. Tap in for 4. Cassie does get a shot here, but unless she makes this putt, she's not going to have enough. So that's 6 net 5, and now I am back to 3 up. Now that one was probably one of my best shots of the day. I just caught my hat before it flew off again. So I'm in the middle. Cassie starts it down the middle. It's just drifting a little bit right, but there's no danger in that one. So Cassie's got a difficult angle. She's kind of got to go over the trees. She lets that one slip to the right. Oh, hits the tree, comes down, so she's in play. Disaster avoided. I've taken a 9-iron, just chipping it up there. I'm on the front of the green, so that's there in 2. This is a very difficult stance. Cassie just ends up popping it up a little bit, so she's now going to be playing her third, again from about 40 yards. Plays it very smart, leaves herself the uphill putt. Very good shot there. And quite a long putt. It's going to bounce a lot, bop a lot. Still 6 feet, but this is for Cassie's 6. She does get a shot on this hole also. That's a very nice putt once more. But 6 it is, so I've got, hopefully I'm going to make a par. Let's see what I can do. One we've had before on this hole and other holes. Okay, so the par 3 here, there's 4 holes left. I'm 4 up. Bit of pressure on Cassie to get this one. I've stuck it on the green. It was quite a nice shot. Cassie's got about 100 yards. I think she's got a pitching wedge. It's a nice swing, a little bit deep. We're together there pretty much. She needs to win every hole from here on in to halve the match. We've got probably about 15 to 20 yards putt. It's downhill, difficult to know the speed because they've been so slow. This is usually rapid. That was unbelievable really that it didn't get down to the hole, but it is what it is. I've got to learn from that. I'm getting the putt second, so I'm feeling pretty good about this, but it also comes up short. So Cassie really needs this. Put a nice roll on that. It's got a chance. Okay, 4 it is, and this is for the par. Again, lip out, and 4 for me. So I win 4 and 3. That was 4 and 3. But this is bonus hole of Cassie on the 15th. Nice hybrid. She kind of talks herself into going short here and goes tons short, but you don't want to land it long. She's got about 20 yards left. She's had this shot a fair bit today, so we've had some good practice. And plays a nice little bump and run within 6-7 feet. Par chance, and that is a beauty. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. Let's hear from Cassie.
Thanks for watching this video, guys. We hope you enjoyed it. Click the thumbs up button and subscribe. Bye.